I thought that I will make video when it is needed, otherwise I'm not gonna make any recap video. I don't know why, but I feel like I have to make this learning session video, otherwise it's gonna be difficult for me as well as for my family to make sure that they are getting the point. Now, before starting this video, I would love to tell you that brother, you don't need to follow me. Whatever I tell you, you don't need to follow me. But if you really would love to follow them, you will get the price action, the easy way to read the price action. That's my promise. I make things simple, not, so difficult. So it's up to you. You want to follow it or not. If you don't want to follow it, no problem. If you want to follow it, then follow it 100%. Just sometimes you'll follow it, sometimes you don't follow it. No, don't do that. This is the learning session of Tuesday. I told you that 95% of the time learning session makes the liquidity. 5% time it doesn't do that. So what do I mean by that? That means either around the learning session, not exactly the kill zone. That means 2 to 5 a.m. No, not that kill zone. From 1 to 6, market has an intention to make the liquidity. After making the liquidity, you will look for the setup opposite way. That means if it make the buy side liquidity, you will start to look for sell. If it make the sell side liquidity, then you will start to look for buy. This is that London session. The 2 a.m. is around that is actually the 1 a.m. Okay? So around that area, this is the 1 a.m. starting, and this is the 5 a.m. closing. Okay, so this is the London session. You can see this is the sell side liquidity. I marked that yesterday in my live, if you remember. So market has taken that liquidity around what time is it? Around 10:30. So around the Asia session, it has taken that sell side liquidity. At the same time, it has made this obvious liquidity. So it has made the sell side liquidity. So brother, are you looking for buy? No, I'm not looking for buy because it didn't make the liquidity around the London session. It has made that liquidity around the Asia session or something like that. The London session started around 1. So it from here, just look from here. Just forget about every other price action before that 1 p.m. Did it make any kind of liquidity? No, it didn't. So am I going to look for any kind of setup? No, I'm not going to do that. As market was going higher, I was looking for that high, around that high. I was thinking that if market can make that liquidity, then it started to fall. So first, I would love to analyze this high. Okay? So I'm now going to 1 minute chart. This is that high. Look over there. When market came here from 15 minute chart, I was thinking that market is going to make that buy side liquidity, then market will fall. What happened over there? Was there any sell setup? Can you see the sell setup? Or did it make the liquidity? It has taken that high. See, this high has taken by body. Clearly, it has taken by body. So when it has taken by body, it's not the liquidity. It has taken the liquidity, not even the obvious liquidity. Obvious liquidity is something like that. But it has taken that liquidity. It's not making the liquidity. I let it go. Market fall. I didn't see anything around that. In this whole London session, I don't see anything. I'm going to remove this line and this line. Okay, I'm going to remove it because market didn't make the liquidity. Then market kept going higher, Finally, market reached around that area. Look at that high. In before, look at that high as well. This high and that high. Now it is inside the nude opening gap, so it can be little difficult for you to see what happened. Just a second. Okay, it's because of my internet connection. Okay, so over here, look, this high and that high. I'm going to mark them here. This high, it's inside the nude opening gap, so don't get confused. Okay, I will just show you. This high and that high are the relatively equal highs. Anybody can tell me that this is the relatively equal highs market has made that buy side liquidity? Anybody has any objection about that? Now, what is the time? Around 5 p.m. Market has made that buy side liquidity around this 5 p.m. Now I will go to 1 minute chart again. In 1 minute chart, after making this liquidity, when I have seen finally market has made that buy side liquidity, there was the sell setup. That was the market structure shift. This is a swing low. Look, this is a swing low. After taking all of this buy side liquidity from 1 minute chart, market has made that 15 minute buy side liquidity. Then I got the market structure shift. This swing low has traded that parallel gap. This is a very nice displacement. Here you have this entry fair value gap around that area. This is the entry fair value gap. So let me mark the entry fair value gap. And you have the breakaway gap around that area. This is the breakaway gap around that area. So this is the breakaway gap. Where market will tap to this entry fair value gap, I would love to take sell. Where is going to be my stop loss? Now, this is a London session. Trust me, brother. Even if you put a stop loss around that area, it is still 1200. So you don't need to put the tight stop loss. That means just above that candle which has made this breakaway gap, you don't need to make that 600 stop loss. Just put it in a simple way. Just put it above the consequent crossment of that new day opening gap. At the same time, am I framing this trade from 1 minute setup? No, I'm not framing it from 1 minute. I'm framing it from new day opening gap. I have the higher time frame point of interest. No setup is valid if there is no higher time frame, not even from London session. Yeah, after London session made the liquidity, you have to look for a setup from 15 minute fair value gap, 15 minute order block, or anything from 15 minute chart. I'm framing my trade from new day opening gap. Covered that consequent crossment of that new day opening gap. You want to cover it, the high. It is also good. You don't need to make that much. Okay, so if you just simply cover this consequent crossment of that new day opening gap, it's more than enough. Am I framing my trade above the new day opening gap? I mean, framing my sell setup from above the new day opening gap consequent crossment? No, I'm framing my trade from below the new day opening gap. So I told you that new day opening gap, when market is below this new day opening gap, you will start to look for sell. When market is above this new day opening gap, you will look for buy. Logic, brother. Where should be your target? Now, this is 15-minute order block. Look, this is the 15-minute order block. I targeted over there. I have tweeted it. Please look over there in my Twitter. This is all the last fair value gap. But I don't want to close my trade around that area. What is that area? Below these lows. Below these lows, I have this order block. Also, this is the last fair value gap to that specific leg. Now, here, if you see all of this leg, this is the last fair value gap, this is the edge fair value gap. But if you just look at this leg, then this is last fair value gap. Either way, this is the edge fair value gap or the last fair value, whatever you want. You can take a partial over there to that edge fair value gap or last fair value gap. You can hold your trade until this last fair value gap. You can hold it until that area. Why? Because you know now market is falling. Because the market has made that buy side liquidity. Now it should fall. Simple logic, brother. I told you, you don't need to trust whatever I'm telling you. Just go and watch. If it repeat every single time, use that. If it doesn't repeat, don't use that. Throw it to the dustbin. Here is the one problem. You can say, brother, it is outside of the kill zone. That means after 5, it's near about, if I push my button around 570, then don't push your button. There is nothing wrong. If you don't push your button, there is nothing wrong. But here, I don't see any setup. I really don't know how you guys find a lot of setup around that area. Here, you are looking for buy. Now, I'm not making you disappointed. I'm not trying to make you discouraging you. I'm not discouraging you. Okay, I'm just telling you the fact. How can you look for buy over there? I was just asking this because some of you got a lot of entries around that area. That was perfectly okay because market was going higher, market was going higher. And then you find sell here, you find buy there. Oh man, it's not trading. You have to have an idea first what you are looking for and how you are going to look for that. I have explained. Look over there. After coming here, market has taken the liquidity or something like that around that area. Then this is a very nice market structure shift around that area. Perfect market structure shift. Market has made this fair value gap. Am I going to look for buy from there? Just for example, this is inside this London session. Am I looking for buy from that setup? Maybe this is the breaker block. It will work. Maybe it will go and take this buy side liquidity now. Remember that buy side liquidity market left. Now it is going to take that buy side liquidity from this setup. Am I going to take that entry? No, brother, I'm not going to take that buy. Even if it was inside the London session, I wouldn't go for that buy because I would love to look for a sell only because market has made the buy side liquidity. Around the London session, it has made the buy side liquidity. I will look for sell only. I'm not interested to look for buy. Even if it come here, take that buy side liquidity, which is nearly so obvious, something like that. I don't care. I'm not looking for that buy. Some of you are thinking this is your setup. Why? Because you are predicting price and you are taking your action by your prediction. No man, that is not trading. It's not trading. You have to have a plan. Brother, what plan do you have? In London session, I know 95% of the time market make the liquidity. So when the London session started from 1 or 1:30, whatever you said, it has started the London session. I will keep looking for either market will make sell side liquidity or it will make buy side liquidity. Until making that things, I'm not interested to participate in any kind of price action in this London session. So when market is going higher, obviously it is going to make the buy side liquidity. When it is going higher, obviously it's not going to make the sell side liquidity, right, brother? So I would love to look for every single high. Which high is going to make the liquidity? Every single time price will come near to any high, I will be in 1 minute chart and I will start to look for some kind of sell setup. When finally market reaches around that area and I have seen that market has made this buy side liquidity, yeah, now I am in 1 minute chart. I am going to look for sell setup. When I am looking for sell setup, all the first thing I need, do I have any high time frame point of interest over there? What is my high time frame? Daily chart? No. 4-hour chart? No. Weekly chart? No. Either 15-minute chart or hourly chart. More than hourly chart, every single level I don't care. Over here, I don't need any high time frame level because I have this new opening gap, which is the strongest fair value gap, highest fair value gap, which is same important from 1 minute chart to monthly chart. This gap, this is the gap which is really so important. I have this high time frame. Now, am I looking for a sell? Yep. Why? Market has made this buy side liquidity. Do I have any high time frame point of interest or any kind of fair value gap, anything? Yes, I have that. Do I have a setup now? From 1 minute chart. Do I have a setup now? Yes, brother, I have a setup. Is that swing low valid? Absolutely, it is valid. Is that a swing low? Yes, brother, this is a swing low. Do I get displacement? Yes, brother, you got the displacement. Do you have the fair value gap? You have the fair value gap. Is that immediate reaction? Yes, it is immediate reaction. To have any sell side liquidity? Yes, brother, you have lot of sell side liquidity. Look from 1 minute chart. You don't need to look for the 5 minute, 15 minute liquidity. You just need 1 minute liquidity. You have this obvious liquidity from 1 minute chart around that area. No, brother, you didn't take that liquidity. Wait and see. Don't get panic. Still, you have the time. However, you don't need to look for that. Go for this last fair value gap. Why? Because in London session, if you can able to get at least 20 handle, it's more than enough. 20 handle is more than enough. It's 32 handle. You don't need that 32 handle. Just take your entry over there. Close your trade to that order block level from 15 minute chart or some kind of anti-fair value, whatever it is, okay, or below this close, anything. 21 handle. Is that enough? More than happy. Because this London session, it's low volatile. Isn't it a nice plan, brother? Again, I'm not discouraging you. I'm just telling you the fact. When you are looking for buy, sell, lot of things around that area, I didn't get anything over there. Just nothing. It was just what is it? Trash, garbage, everything over there. It's not the price action. But here is a problem, brother. It's outside of the session. If you don't feel comfortable, don't push your button. What is the result? In this London session, you didn't get a setup. You just didn't get a setup. If you think, okay, it's just after the London session and finally market has built the liquidity, I am reading the price action. I know how it is going to work. And even it is not too far from the 5 a.m. closing. It's just 5:17. I can take a risk over there for 10 handle. I can take a risk. Go for that. If you think no, that risk taken is not appropriate, then don't take that entry. Brother, this is trading. What you are doing, it's not trading, it's gambling. You are just participating in the price action by seeing the setup on. You can't do that. If you don't have the plan, you have nothing. And if you have nothing, then you are not going to win this battle. This is the game, mind game. Play this game with your mind. First, struggle, or try to win your mind, then this price action. Strict with one model. This is all called trading, brother. I'm sorry if anyone get hurt by my word. By the way, guys, don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you think it's insightful for you, and subscribe to my channel if you are new to my channel. Okay. So until the next video, cheers, guys.